After 60, every bite becomes more than just nutrition. It becomes a decision of survival. What once nourished you might now be quietly working against your heart. You've switched to greens, juiced your vegetables, trusted that natural means safe. But what if the most familiar vegetable in your kitchen, the one praised for decades, is actually contributing to stroke, irregular heartbeat, or a silent heart attack? Not fried food, not red meat. A vegetable, one that seems clean and innocent, but could be damaging your heart with every serving. As someone who's treated thousands of seniors, I can say this: the foods most dangerous to your aging body are not the obvious ones. They are the ones you think are helping, while slowly attacking your arteries, kidneys, and fragile heart rhythms. This isn't fear. This is fact, and it's your right to know. According to the American Heart Association, nearly 800,000 Americans suffer a stroke yearly, and 1 in 4 are silent. Diet plays a key role. So before your next smoothie or soup, stay with me. Because knowing what not to eat after 60 could save your next heartbeat. You've made all the right changes, cut processed food, added greens, followed senior health tips, and yet something still feels wrong. Your heart skips, your pressure climbs, strokes still strike, without warning. It's not your fault. It's your body's reality after 60. Hormones shift, arteries stiffen, digestion slows. Your heart becomes more vulnerable to even healthy choices. Take natural sodium, found in celery, beets, spinach. Fine for younger bodies, but in seniors with slower kidneys, that sodium builds up. Water retention rises, pressure increases, often silently. Or nitrates in beetroot, arugula, green smoothies. They help young bodies. But for seniors on blood pressure meds, they can dangerously drop pressure or reduce oxygen to the heart. It's not the vegetable. It's the mismatch between aging and unchanged habits. Over 70% of adults over 65 take at least 2 medications, many affecting blood pressure or kidney function. NIH. That's why even good foods can become foods that damage your heart. So if you've ever wondered, why do I still feel off despite eating right? You're not alone. Your body has changed. Your plate must too. 1. Beetroot. The Purple Trap beet juice. Purple smoothies. Detox cleanses. For many seniors, these feel like smart daily choices. But what if that heart-healthy drink was quietly threatening your heart? Beets are rich in nitrates, which turn into nitric oxide, helping to widen blood vessels. In younger bodies, this improves circulation. But in seniors, especially those on blood pressure medications, this effect can backfire. Too much vasodilation can drop blood pressure too low, too fast, leading to dizziness, fainting, and reduced oxygen to the heart and brain. When paired with beta blockers or ACE inhibitors, the result is confusion in your heart's rhythm and pressure regulation. A study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology warns that sharp BP drops in older adults heighten stroke and arrhythmia risk. 2018. The danger? You won't feel it coming. Just lightheadedness at night, cold sweats, a flutter in your chest, and sometimes a silent stroke during sleep. Beetroot isn't evil, but it's not one size fits all. If you're over 60, especially on heart meds, avoid beet juice and nitrate-rich supplements unless cleared by your doctor. Because often, the most dangerous vegetables for elderly aren't the fried ones. They're the trusted ones. 2. Canned tomatoes, the silent sodium killer tomato soup, spaghetti sauce, chili. For many seniors, these aren't just meals, they're memories. But inside that comfort lies a hidden threat. It's not the tomato, it's the salt. Just 1 cup of canned tomato soup may hold over 1,000 milligrams of sodium, half the daily limit for older adults. That sodium causes your body to retain fluid, forcing your heart to pump harder through stiffened arteries. Over time, this strain leads to congestive heart failure, shortness of breath, swollen legs, fatigue after meals. Many seniors don't realize the comforting soup they trust may be quietly damaging their heart. The American Heart Association confirms high sodium intake is a key risk factor for heart failure in adults over 65, and aging kidneys struggle to expel salt, turning a minor excess into a major burden. But there's hope. Switch to low sodium or no salt added versions. Read labels. If sodium exceeds 140 milligrams per serving, it's too high. Or better, cook your own sauces with fresh tomatoes, garlic, and herbs. The solution isn't bland food, it's smart food. Because the biggest threats aren't always greasy, they're often hidden in what feels clean. 3. Celery, the juicing superfood that raises blood pressure. Celery juice is everywhere. Green cleanses, morning wellness shots, heart-healthy trends. But for seniors, this clean habit might be silently raising stroke risk. Celery contains natural sodium. For younger people, it's harmless, but aging kidneys process sodium less efficiently. When juiced, celery loses fiber and concentrates its sodium, creating a high-impact dose your older body may struggle to handle. This sodium causes fluid retention, raising blood pressure and straining the heart. Over time, it increases the risk of heart failure without symptoms at first. Just swelling, fatigue, or feeling winded on the stairs. A clinical review in Hypertension Journal links sodium retention directly to elevated systolic pressure and vascular stiffness in adults over 65. AHA 2020. And if you're on diuretics or ACE inhibitors, celery juice may intensify pressure spikes and drops, making regulation even harder. So what should you do? Enjoy celery raw in moderation. Avoid daily juicing unless approved by your doctor. Replace green juices with warm soups using potassium-rich veggies like spinach or zucchini. Monitor blood pressure weekly when changing routines. Celery isn't evil, but after 60, even superfoods must be understood in context. The right dose, the right form, for the right body. 4. Red chili, the spicy spark that ignites the heart. Just a little chili, a familiar kick in your soup. For many seniors, it sparks nostalgia. But after 60, that same spice might be igniting more than just appetite. It may be spiking your blood pressure. Red chili triggers the sympathetic nervous system, raising heart rate and constricting arteries. In youth, this passes quickly. But in seniors with atrial fibrillation or stiff arteries, it can increase stroke and arrhythmia risk. A study in the Journal of Internal Medicine found that spicy meals significantly elevate systolic pressure and heart rhythm variability in adults over 60. 2021. Warning signs? Often subtle. A skipped beat. Lightheadedness, a flushed face. Easy to dismiss until it's too late. If your doctor has called your heart sensitive, or if you're managing blood pressure, chili is no longer just a spice, it's a potential stressor. But flavor doesn't have to vanish. Use turmeric, ginger, or sweet paprika for gentle warmth. Add depth with herbs like basil, parsley, or rosemary. Enjoy heartwarming soups with garlic or cinnamon instead of intense heat. Spice isn't the villain. But at this stage of life, intensity matters. Protecting your heart doesn't mean bland meals. It means knowing your limits and seasoning with care. 5. Raw garlic, nature's remedy or hidden threat? For decades, raw garlic has been a symbol of heart health. Powerful, natural, trusted. But after age 60, even nature's medicine can become a risk, especially when mixed with modern prescriptions. Raw garlic contains allicin, a compound known to thin the blood and reduce plaque. That's helpful in theory, but when combined with medications like aspirin, warfarin, or other blood thinners, the result can be internal bleeding or dangerous blood pressure drops. The scariest part? There's often no warning. You might feel dizzy in the kitchen, pass out in the shower, wake up with black stools and not know why. The NIH confirms that unsupervised raw garlic, especially in seniors on multiple medications, can trigger bleeding complications. NIH 20. It's not about removing garlic, it's about how and when you use it. Cook garlic gently into soups or roasted dishes to retain antioxidants while reducing its blood-thinning effect. Avoid raw garlic or supplements unless guided by your doctor. Never pair it with other anticoagulants unless under medical supervision. Garlic isn't the enemy. But after 60, even good things need a second look. Wisdom now means knowing when to soften your shield and how to use it with care. If celery and garlic can backfire, what's left to trust? A lot, if you choose smart, not trendy. After 60, your body needs warm, gentle nourishment, cooked vegetables that support, not stress, your arteries. Start with boiled pennywort, cooling, calming, a mild diuretic that reduces pressure without crashing your BP. Then steamed sweet potatoes, potassium-rich, sodium balancing, and loaded with fiber. Ideal for stabilizing heart rhythms. Cooked carrots, a soft powerhouse. Their beta-carotene helps arteries stay elastic and defends against oxidative stress. And a warm bowl of spinach soup, rich in folate, magnesium, and iron. Cooked spinach avoids the vitamin K spike of raw, making it safer for seniors on blood thinners. What makes these veggies work isn't just what they are, it's how they're cooked. Gentle heat breaks down fibers, aids digestion, and reduces risk of blood pressure swings. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition reports that seniors who eat potassium-rich cooked vegetables daily improve arterial function and stroke recovery. AJCN 2019. Simple rules to follow. Steam or saute, don't juice. Use heart-friendly herbs like turmeric and ginger. Pair with olive oil to boost absorption. Healthy eating after 60 isn't a detox. It's a gentle rhythm that matches your body's new beat. Eating right is vital, but not enough. After 60, your heart needs more than food. It needs balance. Let's restore that balance through breath, movement, light, and care. Start with the 4-phase breathing method. Inhale 4 seconds, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. Just 5 minutes twice daily helps relax arteries and stabilize blood pressure. Hypertension research. Then move gently. A slow 20-minute walk after dinner reduces post-meal BP spikes and improves insulin sensitivity. No need to rush. What matters is rhythm. Don't skip morning sunlight. 15 minutes a day boosts vitamin D, critical for vascular health and stroke prevention. Finally, targeted supplements with doctor's approval. CoQ10 supports heart energy, especially on statins. Magnesium eases heartbeat and blood vessel tension. Omega-3s fights arterial inflammation. These aren't magic pills. They support a lifestyle. True prevention lies in small, steady actions. A breath, a stretch, a walk, a mindful pause. Because real heart care isn't reactive, it's rhythmic, and it starts with one gentle choice at a time. George, 74, loved gardening and juicing vegetables. Every morning he proudly drank beet and celery juice, believing he was caring for his heart. Then one morning, he didn't wake up the same. He had a silent stroke in his sleep, 3 days in a coma. When he woke, he couldn't speak. His wife asked why. He ate clean. The answer wasn't in what he ate, but how his aging body responded to it. After 60, your body changes. But habits don't always follow, and that's the danger. It's not about eating wrong, it's about failing to adapt. Each bite now holds more meaning, more power. It shapes your memory, your movement, your peace. So no, you don't need to eat perfectly, but you do need to eat mindfully. You deserve more years, more joy, and a heart strong enough to carry them. If this changed how you see healthy food, please share it. You could save someone from a stroke that never warned them. And if you're ready to walk this wiser path, one bite at a time, subscribe, join us, and let's protect what matters most, your next heartbeat.